There's fundamentally two different types of force in the world. One type of force is what you could call physical force. One of the functions of government, you could say, should be about the only function, is to protect us from physical force. Of course, government often uses more physical force against us than anybody else. But the other type of physical force is verbal force or violent language. So when you criticize yourself or criticize others, this is the type of force. And the interesting thing about force is it doesn't offer any value in return, except maybe relief from the force. See, the other type of interaction, which is trade, you're offering value for value, right? But with force, you're not offering value on the other side. You're just saying, do it, or I'm going to hurt you, or take this away from you, or I'm going to continue to hurt you until you do it. So, of course, people can be just one-sided, selfish, and use force. But most of the force that's used in the world is supposed to be for our own good. The government is all the force that they use is supposed to be for our own good, and when we use criticism of others or whatever, that's supposed to be for their own good. But because it has no obvious value that the other person is necessarily seeing on the other side, we need to be very, very careful when we use force. We need to ask deeply the question, is this really likely to bring more benefits than costs? Or are there a lot of side costs that maybe we're not aware of? Collateral damage, all sorts of collateral damage. Just an example is with the government level is the drug war. Look at all the amazing collateral damage of the drug war. Sure, it's trying to do good things for the people, but so much collateral damage. And do we really know that the benefit is more than the collateral damage? Or when you criticize your children in the verbal area, if you criticize your children because they're not getting good enough grades or not doing what you think they should do with their life, you might get some sort of result there, but it's the damage you create. That could be much, much more than the value that you're creating. So be very careful when you use force, either physical force or verbal force. Thank you.